Okay, the latest Cowboy rankings. This one for linebacker.
From Pro Football Focus?
Yes, this is from, it's from ESPN. This is not Pro Football Focus. This is from execs, coaches, and players.
All right.
So we've already gone through defensive end and defensive tackle. We are 0 for 2.
The summary of that was what, real quick?
Summary of that was that, DeMarcus Lawrence did not make the defense of the top 10, actually the top 16 because they had 6 honorable mentions, edge rushers in the NFL.
For last season.
It's right now. Right now.
All right.
Okay, so this is just right now. They gave the best fit 10 to 15 players at a position right now. 2021.
Got it.
Okay. Nobody in defensive line, period. Edge or interior. Let's roll out to...
Which I would agree with. This is eyes versus calculator, right? Eyes versus numbers. I would say the Cowboys' run defense is embarrassing. Their whole defense sucks. But the run defense, especially on the interior, humongous weakness, even though the numbers argument always stands there over DeMarcus Lawrence. The numbers say very, very good. The eyes, the sacks, and a lot of fans say disappointing. All right, next.
And for the record, a lot of people are blind. Now, linebackers. And this is starting off with a doozy. By the way, do the Cowboys make the top 18? Like they have 18 linebackers here listed.
So is any Cowboy player in the top 18?
Yes.
Of linebackers throughout the league? The only one that has a chance is Jaylon. I would say no. I would guess no.
You would be right.
I watch more football.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the tackles. He makes so many tackles.
Yeah, he does.
He's a tackling machine. He's a Pro Bowler.
Now, stop me when you've actually heard of one of these guys. These are the linebackers who did not make the cut, top 10, but are on the also receiving votes. Deion Jones.
Why are we not starting with the ones actually on the list?
Well, just to get rid of these guys.
Okay.
Deion Jones, Zach Cunningham, Devin Bush, Dante Hightower. You've heard of him. Patrick Queen, Blake Martinez, C.J. Mosley, and Joe Schobert.
God, that contract, C.J. Mosley. God, holy mackerel. All right.
One exec about C.J. Mosley said, still a high-level linebacker when he's on the field. It's just been a while. Yeah, like 2 years, champ. All right. Number 10, Miles Jack.
Bitterness.
Highest ranking was 5. He is 25 years old.
All right.
Jack was underachieving at middle linebacker. And they bring Schobert, slid him into the outside. May have been the best move Jacksonville made during a brutal season.
All right.
Demario Davis, number 9.
Don't even worry about the write-ups. Just let's go through the list.
Tremaine Edmonds, number 8. Highest ranking was number 1. Eric Kendricks.
Who he play for?
Buffalo.
All right.
Eric Kendricks, number 7. Highest ranking was number 1. Roquan Smith, Chicago Bears.
Basic's man crush.
Highest ranking was number 1.
Woo!
Levante David, Tampa. Highest ranking was 3. Last year, his ranking was number 2.
All right.
Darius Leonard, Colts. Highest ranking was number 1. Bobby Wagner, Seattle.
Ooh!
Highest ranking was number 1.
He was the stunner on the PFF top 50, right? He was in the top 10?
Yeah, I think he was.
He was in the top 10. Bobby Wagner still getting it done.
Fred Warner, San Fran. Highest ranking was number 1.
Man, people say he's a beast.
And then, at number 1, Devin White, Tampa. I'll read the write-up here on this one. White received more number 1 votes than any other linebacker, narrowly won a tiebreaker with Fred Warner and Bobby Wagner for the top spot. He's a missile, so athletic and strong, while doing whatever he wants. The league figured White would emerge as the top linebacker soon enough, but the Bucs playoff run punctuated this. He was all over the place, 38 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries in 3 games, coming off a bout with COVID. Over the past 2 seasons, the Bucs almost allowed a full yard per play more when White is not on the field versus when he is on the field, 5'9" to 5'0". A true 4.4 40 guy, traveled over 16,000 yards in 2020 per next-gen stats, chasing guys down. Oh, by the way, Jaylon Smith is always running guys down, but he doesn't get credit for it. When you play him, he can just run. Your perimeter run game is being controlled by guys like him who can stack the box. Strong safety in the 1990s. I found it very interesting that he was number one.
I was wondering why you were reading all that.
I found it very interesting because in the 2 years of his NFL career, he has Pro Football Focus grades of 51 and 43, which is not even replacement level.
Wow.
Jaylon Smith was a 54 last year. And yet this is the fork in the road from these old school scouts, and the analytics is that the scouts love Devin White.
Wow.
Because he's fast and he runs and this and that, and the analytics are like, no, you stink, dude. You're one of the worst linebackers in the NFL over the last 2 years.
But here's the question I always ask about sites like Pro Football Focus.
Yeah, and I don't get how because
aren't they using their talent evaluation and eye? How are they different?
They're what they call triple blind. They have 3 blind
mice.
Yes, of ways of they don't look at the player. They look at a lot of things about it.
Okay.
Somehow they come, but the thing is that they're usually lockstep with a lot of usually if you come up with these top 10 lists, they're going to be pretty close to the same.
Yes. Yeah.
Like everybody agrees Jaylon Smith stunk, and they show that he stunk.
Okay.
Everybody agrees that Fred Warner and Levante David and Devin Bush are great, and Pro Football Focus agrees they're great. But they're way off on Devin White. For whatever reason, Pro Football Focus and the scouts on Devin White could not be any further apart. People ask if they missed TJ Watt. This is not
the end.
This is they consider him as an edge defender.
Yeah.
Not as a linebacker.